Either you take care of him or I will.
He's my Uncle Lynch. I'll take care of it.
He's not my problem.
I'll take care of it. Do it.
Hi, this is the Professional Amateur Hour coming to you with another review. This week, I checked out Killing, American Style. And this 1990 film was directed by Amir Shervan and stars Robert Zdar, Jim Brown, and Harold Morgan, among others, of course. The story of this movie is about this gang of psychopaths as they go around and commit crimes. They rob, I guess it's a police station, or at least some place that the police are always going to. It doesn't look like a police station at all. And so they rob this place, and then they have a shootout with the police, and just the wave after wave of police, and they're just there blasting away. And eventually, though, one of them does get injured, so they kind of escape, and now they have to find a place to heal this guy. So they get into a house, and then they hold everyone hostage while, someone goes and gets a doctor. And so it's really just them in this house with guns and these psychopaths. What will happen, though? Well, for that, you gotta watch the movie and find out. Alright, so let's discuss this movie. Well, with this one, I had heard it was a so bad it's good movie, so of course I was attracted to it. I think I did hype myself up quite a bit to start watching with it, but, going into it, I would say it's a so bad it's good movie. There are so many things that are ridiculous with this one. The police station that they rob is not really a police station, it's just full of police. It's like a car dealership back room or something. It's absolutely ridiculous. And then with their escape, they are just like mowing down these waves of policemen. And then they get to the house, and the action certainly slows down at that point. I would say, though, the script has time to take over at that moment, and the script is pretty poorly written as well. I would say it's like on the same kind of level as The Room. So if you know that famous good bad movie, The Room, it's kind of on that level. And so there is lots of different things that go in this one to make a good bad movie. In addition, Robert Zdar is in this movie, and he's one of my favorite B-movie actors. He just has this giant face, and he's just so fun. He is very intense in this one. He is like a psychopath, so of course he's turned the intensity of everything up to 11. A lot of characters have actually done that in this one, so a lot of the acting is also really corny, which is part of the charm of any good bad movie. And so seeing him in this one, he is going crazy all the time, and I don't know, it's fun to see him in this one. It's not the best acting I've seen from him, but when has he ever, been known for his acting skills, right? So he is in this, and he is certainly something to watch out for. Also with this movie, I gotta say, I did watch it on Tubi, and Tubi has like the remastered version, I guess. So it looks really good. It looks so crisp, so clean. I've never seen so much detail on Robert Zdar before, because he's, an actor from the 80s and 90s, where most of the movies that I watched come from. And so seeing it in such high definition, I have to say, was pretty impressive. It helped with the intensity of some of these actors as well. So that certainly is a good thing. And that brings me to what doesn't work with this film. Well, like I said, it's not a good movie by any standards. I think probably the most egregious thing is the story itself. It is a big mess. I actually stopped paying attention to any event that happened, because it's just like, some of these things are just unfathomable. Why would any character do this type of stuff? And so you just go along with it. You see people shoot each other, kill each other American style. And that is kind of what it is. It's one of these movies where a lot of people have heard about it. Whether or not a lot of people have actually seen it, it's a different question then. But it really is kind of The Room-like, especially in the house. It just slows down the story, and then the story makes absolutely no sense anyway, so it's just what is going on? So yeah, it's something to watch. As for my recommendation, well, unless you're a Robert Zdar fan, I would probably say stay away from this one. I just think the pacing is all off at points, the acting is crazy at some points, and it just kind of seems like it's one of these things where it has a reputation, and that's why people want to see it. I actually watched this one because I had watched another Robert Zdar movie, and I had such a blast with that one. It was called The Final Sanction. And so if you're looking for a fun, good bad movie, I would probably recommend that one over this. Certainly B-movie fans can watch this one and enjoy it for certain qualities. So if that sounds like you, then yeah, press play on this one. As for a rating, well, it is a good bad movie, so I'll give it the good bad score, which is 4.5. It's one of these movies where I think it has a reputation more than anything else. Certainly it has fun elements to it, you know, the good times are good, but then also the bad times are bad. So it's one of these things where it really is just what it is. And with that being said, I think that's all I wanted to say. So like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.